Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday morning Moose Minute Project. Yes, one of those unique days that I thought I'll do a Moose Minute Project on a Saturday. Normally only Monday through Friday, but every now and then I decide to do one on a weekend. Headed to Boscobel here shortly for the Southwest Wisconsin Super Roll-Off. Headed to tournament time, and yes, it is going to be one of those tournaments. It's a lot of fun. You got top 8, and then you go into after that. So, yeah, we'll go from there. Bowling with my normal crew. Well, not my normal crew. Leb and these I bowl with Brian and Lisa, but also going to bowl with 2 other new bowlers that we qualified with. Normally not on my team when we bowl in these, but we'll be having a good time. I'm going to go down early with a couple others that are bowling earlier than me. I bowl at 3, but we will be going earlier than that because they are bowling at noon. 3 shifts today, so I doubt I'll be on the lanes by 3 o'clock, but it could be a late night. Fingers starting to show the 32-week season has taken its toll. The middle insert finger is getting ripped up. But I've got liquid skin for that as well. So it's starting to dwindle down. Tournament season, I didn't bowl in as many tournaments this year as I have in past. I've got some wrist stuff going on a little bit, but I got to start working on getting in shape better for bowling season. I ended this year with my lowest average yet in the last 3 years. I ended the season at 198. So it's a 4-pin drop or 5-pin drop from last year. Trying things new as well. The thing about tournaments is I'm averaging over that. At state I averaged 215, and the last tournament I participated in, this one, I think I was right around 215, 218, somewhere in there. Tournaments, I always step up my game a little bit more, and I get brain fog is big with my stroke, and sometimes I forget the board, and everybody's like, well, how could it happens? My mind juggles dots, so I have to be very careful and take my time. And so like on Thursday, I needed to run the last 6 to hit 600, or to hit 611. I became very focused and ran the next 6 strikes. So it all depends on carry for me, and then if I don't get good carry, my brain fog kicks in big time, and so does my frustration. So I've been throwing the ball extremely well. I'm just not getting the scores to show it. And I want to go back and address what I did on Friday, talking about being called a Neanderthal because I'm not open-minded to two-handed bowling. I'm open-minded to two-handed bowling to where I'm open-minded enough to say, go ahead and throw it. It is what it is. Like I said before, I don't care if you bowl with your feet. If it works, whatever. As long as the USBC says it's legal, I'm okay with it. It's kind of like when you see a lot of pros talk about that urethane shouldn't be used on a house shot because there's no need for it, or, there's pros that feel that two-handed bowling, and they're all happy, they're okay with it, and I'm okay with it. I'm not a fan of it because I'm a one-handed bowler. That's how I grew up. Most of the two-handed guys that you're seeing are growing up throwing two-handed. In Australia, I think it's very common, and it's becoming more common here. But there were a lot of people that weren't fans when the resin balls started to come out, or the reactive cover stocks, or all the different weight blocks. You know, that's hence why now the balance holes, we all used to have one in high school or back then, you know, when I was in my 20s, putting a balance hole or an extra hole in the ball to make it roll different was a thing. And now you can't do it. So there's always ways to push and pull the game, and being a two-handed bowler, if that's what you like to do, great. It'll be interesting to see the longevity of a lot of health-wise for two-handed bowlers, because I think it puts a lot of stress and things on body parts, especially if you're not raised to be a two-handed bowler. But if you're athletic and all of that, great. I couldn't do it. I don't slide. I'm too damn tall. I'm 6'5". I know Belmo's big too, but Belmo grew up doing it. Do I feel that the two-handed bowler at some point, yeah, you just got to welcome them in. I mean, I've seen a lot of hate towards, there's no hate. I don't hate two-handed bowlers. It's just, if you want to throw it that way, there's no doubt pin action's way better, carry's better. But I'm a one-handed bowler, so I am going to be cheering for the one-handers at the PBA, and this is where I got in trouble, is when I say one-handers for the win, then it was like, oh, you hate two-handed bowling. No, I don't. But I don't bowl two-handed. So I would much rather cheer for one-handed bowlers. And that's how it is. And I'll see both today. I have friends that do. It's just what it is. It's part of the game now. It's kind of like any other sport. I'm sure recurve guys versus compound bow guys to scopes to, I mean, there's so many things now that are advancing in technology. But to call somebody a Neanderthal really made me laugh. It was quite funny. And to be built the way I am, and to have a nickname playing darts named Shrek, or my mom calling me Moose, yeah, Neanderthal it's nothing on me. Especially when it comes to bowling. It's kind of a leak. That's just a really weak response. And then saying something about giving me Girl Scout cookies or something. It was hilarious. But we're all headed to Boscobel, a bunch of us from the Richland Center area, and we are looking forward to it. I've never bowled in Boscobel, so we'll go from there. I don't even know which way I'll start, but that's why I'm going early, to kind of see what it looks like for lines they're playing and things like that. But I want you guys to all have a great weekend. Sun is out here in southwest Wisconsin. The wind is still up, and it is kicking. So everybody have a great day. I will talk to you Monday morning on another edition of the Moose Minute Project, but this is just a special Saturday where you get to see this clean-shaven face, all cleaned up, ready to go bowling. And, you know, it reminds me a lot of times of back in Aiken when we'd hop in the van with Mike Pratt, Tom Bruss, Bud Bruss, Jeff Northberg, a whole bunch of people, Dick Laird, Terry Hoos. We had a great time, and we'd bowl in a traveling league there. That was a lot of fun as well, where you'd travel to different houses. And, you know, my favorite time was either the Aiken Classic or going to Grand Rapids and shooting in that scratch tournament. Always fun. I wish sometimes I had the nerve block that I have now, because I think I'd have bowled a lot better at some points. But, hey, it is what it is. Everybody, count your blessings that you're up today and you're able to enjoy the day. And we'll go from there. And we'll talk to you Monday morning. And as always, take time to bless somebody's day today. Have a great day.